Does a carnivore slash ketogenic lifestyle cause kidney stones? We're going to look at that here in just a minute. Hello everyone, semi-retired Bob here. I talk about the carnivore diet, all things related to the carnivore diet, and miscellaneous odds and ends. Today we're going to talk about kidney stones and an all-meat diet and a ketogenic diet and all that stuff. But we also have to talk about butterscotch. It's new flavor day at Keto Chow. They have a butterscotch flavor. We'll talk about that down at the end of the video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. You may be wondering what in the world's going on here. What are you watching? Well, basically you're watching me walk. I know that doesn't seem very exciting, but 17 months ago I couldn't do this. I could barely stand for 2 to 2.5 minutes without severe pain. Now I'm out here walking every day. It's a little windy out today. Hopefully you can hear me all right. There's a front on its way in. It's not going to be here till later tomorrow. Like right now it's 93 degrees outside. Tomorrow's supposed to be a high of 80 and then it's supposed to rain. And then overnight lows on Wednesday night are supposed to get down into the mid-30s. Yep, it's supposed to get really cold really fast here, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, yeah, I couldn't do this 17 months ago. I'm doing things I've never been able to do before. The entire point of this channel is to show you that it's never too late to change your life. I'm 60 years old. Like I said, I'm out here doing stuff I never thought I could do before. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. It means an awful lot to me that you spend just a few moments of your day watching my videos. And if I could ask everybody to give me a hand, help me get the word out that it's never too late to change your life, just go ahead and, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. It's absolutely free. If you think this information might help somebody, feel free to share it wherever you'd like to share it. Drop down in the comments. Say hi, Bob. Or just say, wow, you're kind of ugly looking today, Bob. Whatever it is, all comments, interaction with the channel helps the channel. And it helps me get the word out there that it's never too late to change your life. So let's jump on into this thing. I'm sure we've all had at least one person, if not multiple people, say to us, oh, well, I tried that keto thing a few years ago and it gave me a kidney stone. Or I tried that keto thing a few years ago and it gave me a gallstone. Nothing could be further from the truth. Because what happens is, especially with kidney stones, but gallstones as well, I don't know as much about gallstones because I've never had one. But, with kidney stones, it takes a long time for them to build up. And they get bigger and bigger and bigger in your kidneys, just like your gallstones get bigger and bigger and bigger in your gallbladder. And they don't actually hurt while they're in your kidney. What makes them hurt is when you try to pass them out of the kidney. That's when the real pain happens. So what happens to people is, because when you go on a ketogenic diet or a carnivore diet, you are eliminating one of the things that causes kidney stones, which is oxalates. Most kidney stones are calcium oxalate. And if you eliminate the things that are causing the kidney stones to get bigger, you will begin to shrink them. And depending on how big they were to begin with, you go on a keto or carnivore diet, they start to shrink, And then boom, 2, 3, 4 months in, you get a kidney stone. That's kind of a bad way to say it, because you had the kidney stone already. But remember, you couldn't feel it because it was just hanging out in your kidney. You feel it when it starts to move. So it's not actually the carnivore or ketogenic diet that caused you or gave you the kidney stone. It's whatever you were eating before that caused it. And the carnivore or ketogenic diet has actually been healing it. I know it doesn't feel like healing it when it starts to pass, because that's brutal. I know from personal experience. I've had a lot of trouble with kidney stones over the years, and they are not fun. Funny thing, just like with the gout attacks, I can't say I haven't had any, because I did have one minor little kidney stone attack about 6 months into this thing. But instead of being flat on my back in pain for several days, I felt a little pinch, and I was sore for about an hour, and it was over. So I have had one kidney stone since starting this. But I pretty much believe that they're all cleared out now. But that's why you hear so many people say, "Oh, I can't do carnivore diet, it gave me kidney stone." No. And contrary to popular belief, eating red meat is not bad for your kidneys. I don't have time to go into all that today. Maybe I'll jump into it tomorrow or the next day. But if you're curious, you can go look at a few Dr. Berry videos where he talks about red meat and kidneys. They're pretty easy to find. Just type in Dr. Berry red meat or Dr. Berry kidneys into the YouTube search and you'll find it. It's very, very easy to find, and he explains the science there very well. But let's talk about this new Keto Chow flavor. It's pretty amazing. It's not super amazing, but it is good. It's butterscotch. It just came out. I mixed it up with butter, which is what I usually do with Keto Chow. I made it with butter, and it was pretty good. It's certainly not the best flavor I've ever had, but it was pretty good. And then to give it a fair shake, I went and bought just a little thing of heavy whipping cream and tried that with another thing of butterscotch, and like I said, it was good. If you like butterscotch, you're probably gonna like the Keto Chow butterscotch flavor. If you don't like butterscotch, you're not going to, but it is a fairly good butterscotch if that's what you're into. Now remember, I'm not advocating for going out there and switching over to a Keto Chow diet. This is something to have on occasion if you need something different, or like let's say you had oral surgery. Not having to grind up your steak and drink it with a straw is a pretty good deal. Just knowing that there's something out there you can have is a bonus. The main reason I got involved with Keto Chow was to get you guys a discount code for their daily minerals and their electrolyte drops. And they have made a change that you need to be aware of. It's actually a good change. If you've ordered it more than once, you will have noticed that if you use my link in the description and my discount code, the first time you order, you get a discount. The next time, you don't get a discount. They have changed that, so as long as you continue to use my link and my discount code, you will get a little discount on your daily minerals and your electrolyte drops or anything else you're buying from them. And I will, of course, get just a tiny little bit of commission. It's certainly nothing to write home about, but that is today's talk about Keto Chow. I said it's, if you like butterscotch, it's a good flavor. I used to love those butterscotch discs and could basically chew on a whole bag in a couple of days' time. It's not quite as good as those. But if you've got a craving for butterscotch, it's a good little substitute. It's one of their new, it's the new flavor, so it's the new formula. So there's not really a lot of carb in it. I think it's 0.8 grams net carbs for a shake. You can look, it's all on their website. But that's what I've got for you today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. Don't forget, get out there, be 1% better. Today, tomorrow, every day. Have a great day, folks. We'll see you in the next one.